her she might need to come more often. I want to raise so much. I'm just like, I love it because I can just get up and go.
Yeah, that's so pretty.
So good morning, everybody. Good morning. So good to see everybody. We're going to get started with our chair yoga session. And as always, we're going to find ourselves sitting in a nice, strong mountain pose position. We want our feet firmly planted on the earth. Our knees are directly over our ankles. Our backs are nice and tall. Stomach muscles are nice and tight. Our hearts are lifted and our shoulders are relaxed. Our ears directly over our shoulder, neck directly over our head. And before we begin any chair yoga session, we always want to make our intentions. So let's go ahead and take a deep inhale from the core of our stomach through our nose. And when you exhale, we're going to make our intentions. I intend to have a wonderful chair yoga session on whatever it is that you like to say. And then I'm going to have you go ahead and take a few more breaths. As you're breathing in from the core of your stomach, and you're exhaling through your nose. Keeping in mind, we have 3 phases of our chair yoga session. We have the warm-up phase, which is where we are now, and we're inhaling, and we're exhaling through our nose. And that will be followed by the work of the practice. And then we end with Shavasana, total relaxation. So let's go ahead and extend out our arms. We always want to open up our hearts. We always want to send out love, joy, safety, good health out into the world. Let's slowly bring our hands together in front of our hearts as we bring that love, joy, safety, good health back into our own hearts. Now let's go ahead and extend our arms out again. And this time we inhale as we're sweeping our arms up as high as we can. And we're bringing our hands together down to our heart center. Let's repeat that a few more times. Always keep in mind, do the best that you could do, and hopefully the rest will come. Let's repeat that again as we're extending out our arms. Inhaling, sweeping our arms up as high as we can. And we're bringing our hands together down to our heart center. We want to do that one more time, extending out our arms and how we're sweeping them up. Bringing our hands together down to our heart center. Now have you rest your hands on your thighs. Using your perfect breath, we're going to inhale and just turn your head to the right. As we feel the stretch in our neck, we're just going to hold this pose for a couple of breaths. As we feel the stretch in our neck, let's bring our head back center. Inhale again and exhale as you turn your head to the left. Again, feeling the stretch in our neck. Let's bring our head back center. We want to repeat that again. Inhale, exhale as we turn in our head. Working on our necks. Using our perfect breath. Let's bring our head back center. Repeat that again. Inhale, exhale as we turn our head to the left. Feeling the stretch in our neck. And let's bring our head back center. So let's go ahead and extend out our arms and how we're sweeping them up. We're bringing our hands together to our heart center. Let's extend out our arms again. Inhale, we're sweeping them up and we're reaching, stretching, lengthening. Exhale, bring both arms down to the side of your chair. And this time we're going to press out our chest. And we get to open up our hearts as we send out love and safety and good and joy out into the world. Relax your chest. Repeat that again. Sweeping our arms up again. Exhaling, bringing both arms down. And we're pressing out our chest again. Working on our chest muscles. And let's relax our chest. Let's do that one more time. Extending our arms up again. Lengthening, stretching. Exhale, bringing both arms down. And we're pressing out our chest one more time. Very nice. Let's relax our chest. Let's extend out our arms again. Inhale, we're sweeping them up. And this time we're going to bring our hands together slowly down to our heart center. Let's repeat that again. Inhaling and exhaling down to our heart center. One more time. Inhaling. Exhaling down to our heart center. Beautiful. And this time when we extend out our arms, we're sweeping them up, lengthening, stretching. Go ahead and bring down our right arm. And let's go ahead and bring our body over in that direction. Again, we're lengthening our side. We're feeling the stretch in our arm and in our waist. We hold this pose as we use our perfect breath. We breathe in and we breathe out. Let's bring our body back center. Inhale, sweeping them up again as high as we can. Exhale, bring down your left arm. And go ahead and we're bringing our bodies over again. Lengthening and stretching on the opposite side. Very nice. Inhale, sweep it up again. Reaching, stretching. Exhale, we're going to bring our right arm down again. Going on over to our right side. Inhale again, sweep it up again. And exhale, we're bringing down both our opposite side. And inhale, sweep it up. And we're bringing our hands together down to our heart center. And let's do that again, extending out our arms. Now we're sweeping them up. Bringing our hands together to our heart center. And this time when we sweep our arms out and sweeping them up, we're going to bring both arms down to our left side as we look over our left shoulder. We're feeling the stretch again in our neck. We're twisting our waist. We're using our perfect breath. Let's bring our body back center. Extending our arms again, sweeping, reaching. Exhale, we're bringing both arms down and we'll reach to my right as I look over my right shoulder. And I hold this pose. I'm feeling the stretch, and I'm just so grateful for the stretch in my neck and my waist. Let's bring our body back center. And now sweeping them up. Bring your hands together to your heart center. Let's do that again. And now sweeping them up. And bringing our hands together down to our heart center. Let's do that one more time. Extending out our arm and how we're sweeping them up. We're bringing our hands together to our heart center. Let's do a little bit more work on our waist as we take our right elbow and we want to rest it on our left knee. And we hold this pose, filled with grace and gratitude, what we're able to do. Let's bring our body back center. Extend out your arms again, sweeping them up. Bringing our hands together. And we're going to take our left elbow and rest it on our right knee. Very nice. All right, let's repeat that again. Bringing our body center, extending out our arms, we're sweeping them up. We're bringing our hands together down to our heart center. We're resting our right elbow on our left knee. We use our perfect breath in this pose. As we hold the pose, let's bring our body back center. Let's do that one more time. Extending out our arm, reaching, stretching. Bringing our hands together down to our heart center. As we rest our left elbow on our right knee. Beautiful. Let's bring our body back center. Extending out our arms and how we sweep them up. Bringing our hands together to our heart center. Let's continue doing a little more work on our waist as we rest our hands on our shoulder. Extending out our arms. Inhale from the core of your stomach and let's twist. And hold the pose. Still working on our waist. Let's bring our body back center. Let's twist again in the same direction. Backs are nice and tall. Let's bring our body back center. Again, inhale and exhale in the same direction. We're working on our waist. my left. We're continually working on our waist. And let's bring our body back center. Again, inhale and exhale as we turn again. It will be to my left. Bringing our body back center. Let's do that one more time in the same direction. Inhale and exhale on the twist. And let's bring our body back center. Very nice. Extend out your arms, sweeping them up. Bringing our hands together to our heart center. Very nice. Let's do that one more time. Extending out our arms, and now we're sweeping them up. Bringing our hands together to our heart center. Let's do that one more time. Using our perfect breath. Always, always go at your own perfect pace. So now we're going to do eagle arms. So I'm going to have us twist our arms around. And using our perfect breath, we inhale as we rise our arms up as high as we can. And exhale, we slowly bring our arms down, and then we're going to forward fold. And bring your body back center. And we're rising our arms up again as high as we can. And exhale, slowly bringing our arms down. And then we're going to forward fold. And let's bring our body back center. Let's do that one more time. Rising our arms up again. And exhale as we bring both arms down. As we forward fold. And we're bringing our body back center. Uncross your arms, shake them out if you need to. So now we're going to do the opposite direction. If you were here, then you're going to switch to the opposite side. Using our perfect breath, we're going to inhale. As we rise our arms up as high as we can. And exhale, slowly bringing your arms down. And let's forward fold. Let's bring our body back center. Rising our arms up again as high as we can. And exhale, slowly bringing our arms down. And we forward fold. And we're inhaling, rising up again. Rising our arms up again. And exhale, slowly bringing our arms down. And we forward fold. And let's bring our body back center. Uncross your arms and shake them out a little. Let's extend out our arms. We're sweeping them up. And exhale, bring both arms down to your side. Let's do that again. Very nice. Both arms down to our side. Let's do that one more time. Beautiful. And down to our side. So have you rest your hands on your thighs. For those of you that have straps, I'm going to have you go ahead and grab your strap. There's some on the table. Just going to do a little work on our legs and our hips. Take our straps and you can put them under your right foot. And I just want to make sure that our bodies are nice and tall, with our stomach muscles are nice and tight, backs are tall, hearts are lifted, and shoulders are relaxed. Using our perfect breath, we're going to inhale as we lift up our right leg, and exhale, bring it back down. Again, inhale, lift, and exhale, bring it back down. Again, inhale, lift, and exhale, bring it back down. And this time when we lift, we want to extend our leg out, bring your knee in, and bring it back down. Again, inhale, lift, extend, bring your knee in, and bring it back down. Again, inhale, lift, extend, bring your knee in, and bring it back down. Beautiful. Let's do the opposite side. Using our perfect breath, we're going to inhale as we lift, and exhale, bring it back down. Again, we're going to lift, and exhale, bring it down. One more time, we lift, and exhale, bring it back down. And this time when we lift, we're going to extend our leg out. Bring your knee in, and bring it back down. Again, inhale, lift, extend. Bring your knee in, and bring it back down. Again, inhale, lift, extend. Bring your knee in, back down. Let's do one more. Inhale, lift, extend. Bring your knee in and bring it back down. So now we're going to put both feet under our strap. Using our perfect breath, we're going to inhale and lift up both legs. And we hold this pose. Our stomach muscles are tight. We're balancing our bodies in our chairs. We're so, so grateful for what we're able to do in this moment. And we're still holding this pose as we get stronger and stronger. Very, very beautiful poses. Let's bring both feet back down. Beautiful. Let's do that again. Inhale as we lift. Balancing our bodies, holding the pose. Stomach muscles are still nice and tight. Very nice, very nice, very nice. And exhale, bring it back down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale and lift. Again, we're holding the pose. Grateful for what we're able to do. We get to balance our bodies in our chair. As we get stronger and stronger, our legs are getting stronger. And bring our feet back down. Beautiful. Go ahead and rest your strap across your lap. As we extend out our arms. Inhale, we're sweeping them up. And we bring our hands together to our heart center. Again, extending out our arms. And how we're sweeping them up. And we bring our hands together to our heart center. So now we're going to take our straps. And then we're going to have you extend your straps out in front of you. Let's continue to work on our arms and our waist. As we inhale and rise our arms above our head. And exhale, bring them back in front of you. Again, we're rising our arms above our head. And we're bringing them back in front of us. Let's do that one more time. We're rising them up. And exhale, bring them back in front of you. And this time when we rise them up, we're going to turn our body to the right. And let's bring our body back center. We're bringing our arms back in front of us. We're going to inhale and rise them up again. And this time we're going to turn our bodies to the left. Bringing our bodies back center. And bringing our arms down in front of us again. Inhale, rising them up again. Exhale, we're turning our bodies to the right. Bringing our bodies back center. And bringing our arms back in front of us. Again, we're rising them up again. And exhale, turning our body to the left. Bringing our body back center. And bringing our arms back in front of us. Let's do that one more time. Rising them up. We're turning our bodies to the right. And we're bringing our bodies back center. We're rising our arms in front of us. Let's rise our arms up again. And bring them back down in front of us. We're rising them up again. We're bringing them back in front of us. And one more time, we're rising them up again. And this time we're just going to hold it. As we're lengthening our arms, our shoulders. We're stretching. And it feels so great. Holding the pose, using our perfect breath. And then we're going to bring our straps all the way back down. Rest them on your thigh. Extending out our arms. We're sweeping them up. And we're bringing our hands together to our heart center. Beautiful. So let's take our strap. And we're going to bring our straps behind us now. So we just want to elongate our spine as we put our straps in the opposite side. Lengthen them. Backs are nice and tall. We get to elongate our spines, holding our straps in the opposite direction. We're grateful for what we're able to do. And let's relax our straps. And now let's do the opposite side. And we're lengthening, again stretching in the opposite direction. Elongating our spines. Very nice. And go ahead and bring your straps down. You can rest them on the back of your chair. And let's extend out our arms again. We're sweeping them up. And we're bringing our hands together to our heart center. And let's do that again. Extending out our arms and help us sweep them up. We're bringing our hands together to our heart center. Let's do that one more time. Extending out our arms and help us sweep them up. And we're bringing our hands together to our heart center. Very nice. This time when we extend out our arms, we're sweeping them up, reaching, stretching, lengthening. And we're going to exhale, we're going to forward fold. Go down as far as your body will allow you to go. We're coming halfway up, and now we're going all the way back down. And let's come all the way back up as we extend out our arms. We're sweeping them up again, stretching, reaching. Exhale, let's forward fold again. Go down as far as your body will allow you to go. And let's come halfway up and go all the way back down. And now let's come all the way back up, extending out our arms, reaching, stretching, lengthening. And let's exhale and forward fold one more time. And we're coming halfway up and going all the way back down. Let's slowly bring our body back center, extending out our arms. Inhale, we're sweeping them up, and we're bringing our hands together to our heart center. Beautiful. Let's rest our hands on our thighs. Now I'm going to have you rest your belly on your thigh. I'm going to get ready for our cat and cow pose. So we're going to inhale, lifting up our head as we arch our back into our cow pose. And exhale, drop your head, round your back, bring your back into a nice tall seated position, all the way back up, all the way back up, all the way, and relax your shoulders. Let's do that again. We're resting our belly on our thigh. Inhale, lifting up our head as we arch our backs. We drop our heads, round our backs, and come back into a seated position, all the way back up, and then we relax our shoulders. So wonderful. One more time. Resting our belly on our thigh. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, drop your head, round your back, bring your back into a nice, tall, seated position, and relax our shoulders. So wonderful. Now let's extend out our arms and help us sweep them up. And we're bringing our hands together to our heart center. Let's do that again, extending out our arms and help us sweep them up. And bringing our hands down to our heart center. I'll have you rest your hands on your thigh. And now, when using your perfect breath, let's go ahead and inhale and raise our shoulders to our ears. Let's relax our shoulders. We want to rise our shoulders to our ears and relax our shoulders. Again, we're going to rise our shoulders to our ears and relax our shoulders. And this time when you rise your shoulders to your ear, we're going to circle forward. We rise them up and circle forward. We rise them up and circle forward. Again, rise them up and circle forward. Now let's bring our shoulders up again. This time we're going to bring our shoulders back. We're rising them up and bringing them back. We're rising them up and bringing our shoulders back. Let's do that one more time. Rise them up and bringing our shoulders back. Wonderful. Extend out your arms. We're sweeping them up. And we're bringing our hands together to our heart center. Go ahead and rest your hands on your thigh. Extend out your right arm as we stretch out our fingers and wake up our fingers, twirling our fingers around. And now we're going to bring our hand into a fist. And go ahead and twirl your wrist around. Then we're going to stop and go in the opposite direction. Now we're going to stop, extend out our hand, flexing your wrist up and flexing it down. Again, we're flexing it up and flexing it down. Again, we're flexing it up and flexing it down. Again, we're flexing it up and flexing it down. Go ahead and straighten out that hand and arm. Grab your elbow. Let's bring it around and give ourselves that loving hug. As we feel the stretch in our shoulders and in our forearms. And we all get the love and hug at the same time. So very lovely. And let's relax our arms, sweep them up, bring them up again. And exhale, bring them both down, resting your hands on your thigh. Extend out your left arm, stretch out your finger. Let's go ahead and wake up our fingers. Now we're going to stop and bring your hand into a fist. And go ahead and twirl your wrist around. And then you're going to stop and go in the opposite direction. And then you're going to stop, extend out your hand. Go ahead and flex your wrist up and flex it down. Again, we're flexing our wrist up and flexing it down. Again, we're flexing it up and flexing it down. Again, we're flexing it up and flexing it down. Let's do that one more time. Flex them up and flex them down. Stretch out your hand and arm. Grab our elbow, bring it around. Let's give ourselves that loving hug again. Oh, the shoulder feels so good with the stretch in our forearms. filled with so much grace and gratitude. We are so, so lovely. Very nice. Let's extend out our arms. We're sweeping them up. And we're bringing our hands together to our heart center. Beautiful. So we're going to get ready for the work of our practice. So let's go ahead and find ourselves standing up. And we want to make sure that we're standing in a nice, strong mountain pose position with our feet planted on the earth. Again, we want our stomach muscles nice and tight, backs are tall, knees are directly over our ankles, our hearts are lifted, our shoulders are relaxed. Ears directly over shoulder, neck directly over our head. Let's go ahead and extend out our arms. Use your perfect breath as you inhale from the core of your stomach. And bringing your hands together down to your heart center. So we're going to get ready for the work of our practice. So let's go ahead and do some sun salutations. So we're going to extend our arms out, our palms are facing up. We use our perfect breath. As we inhale, rising our arms up as the sun is rising. And when we exhale, we're pretending the sun is declining and our arms are moving down. And you can hold onto the edge of your chair as you forward fold. Go down as far as your body will allow you to go. Let's slowly bring our body back center. Let's hold that beautiful, glorious sun again. We're inhaling, rising our arms up. The sun is rising. And exhale with your arms going down in front of you as if the sun is declining. And go ahead and hold onto the edge of your chair as you forward fold. Let's slowly bring our body back center. Let's extend out our arms again, holding that beautiful, glorious sun. Inhale, rising our arms up as high as we can. The sun is rising again. And exhale, the sun is declining as your arms are moving down in front of you. Let's go ahead and forward fold. Let's slowly bring our body back center. Let's extend out our arms. Now we're sweeping them up. And we're bringing our hands together to our heart center. Very nice. Let's do that again. Extending out our arms. And now we're sweeping them up. And we're bringing our hands together to our heart center. So wonderful. So let's get ready for our warrior pose. So I'll have you step back with your right leg. And we're going to bend our left knee. And remember that you can always lean on your chair or hold onto your chair if you need to. Let's go ahead and extend out our arms as we balance our bodies in Warrior One pose. I'm so grateful for this pose. We hold this pose, we balance our bodies, feeling nice and strong. We're in the work of our practice. Always doing the best that we can do. Again, we're balancing our body, holding this beautiful pose. Very, very nice poses. Just take our right arm, bring it behind you. And now we're leaning forward into Warrior and Warrior Two. As we balance our bodies in Warrior Two, we're holding the pose. Very nice pose. We're in the work of our practice. And let's straighten out our body. Extend up your left arm. Look at the tips of your fingers. We're in extended warrior pose. We're going to get ready to flow. Let's go into Warrior Two. Extended warrior. Warrior Two. Extended warrior. Again, 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 Warrior Two. Extended warrior. And now I'm going to have you hold on to the edge of your chair and lift up your right leg into Warrior Three pose. Feet is flexed. Let's slowly bring our leg down. Inhale, sweeping up. chair pose. And now sweep it up again. And exhale, we're softening our knees into our chair pose. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, straighten up. And exhale, we're softening our knees into our chair pose. So we're going to have you just rise up on your right feet toe and bring it back down. Rise up on your left toe and bring it down. We're rising up on our right toe and bring it down. Rise up on your left toe and bring it down. One more, rise up on your right toe and bring it down. And now sweep them up. And bring our hands together to our heart center. Beautiful. So now let's go ahead and do the opposite side. This time we're going to step back with our left leg. And we're going to bend our right knee. Hold on to your chair, your friend, if you need to. And let's go ahead and extend out both arms into warrior one on the opposite side. Beautiful. Balancing our bodies. We're just so grateful for what we're able to do. We hold this pose as we use our beautiful breath. As we inhale and exhale. So very nice. We're in warrior one pose. Balancing our bodies. So grateful. Continue to balance your bodies. You get stronger and stronger in this pose. Very nice. Take your left arm, bring it behind you. Leaning in, looking at the tips of your finger of your right. We're in warrior two pose. Very nice. We're in warrior two pose. Beautiful. Holding this beautiful pose. We're in warrior two. Let's bring our body back tall and center. We're going to have you lift up your right arm. Look at the tips of your finger. We're in extended warrior pose. Very nice. As we lift and stretch. Let's get ready to flow. We're going to go into warrior two. Extended warrior. Warrior two. Extended warrior. Again, warrior two. Extended warrior, again warrior two, extended warrior, again warrior two, extended warrior, again warrior two, extended warrior. Let's do a couple more. One last one. And I'll have you hold on to the edge of your chair as you lift up your left leg into warrior three pose. And your feet is flexed. Let's slowly bring our leg down. Inhale, straighten up. And exhale as we soften our knees into our chair pose. Inhale, straighten up. And exhale, we soften our knees into chair pose. Again, inhale, straighten up. And exhale, we soften our knees into chair pose. And let's go ahead and rise up on our right toe and bring it back down. Now rise on your left. And now we're rising up on our right toe. And we're rising up on our left. We're rising up on our right toe. And we're rising up on our left. Beautiful. Couple more. This is our left toe. One last one. Right toe and left toe. Let's slowly bring our body back center. Inhale, straighten up. We're bringing our hands together down to our heart center as we soften our knees into a humble warrior pose. We're in humble warrior pose because we're so grateful for what we're able to do. Holding this beautiful pose into humble warrior. Inhale, sweep it up. And we're bringing our hands together down to our heart center. Very nice. So now we're going to go ahead and work on our legs and our hips again. Again, we're going to hold on to our chair, our friend. Using your perfect breath, you're going to inhale and rise up our right leg and bring it back down. Again, we're going to rise up our right leg, bring it back down. Again, we rise up our right leg, bring it back down. This time when you rise up your leg, go ahead and tap forward. Lift and tap to the side. Lift and tap behind you. Again, we lift, tap forward. Lift, tap to the side. Lift, tap behind you. Again, we lift, tap forward. Lift, tap to the side. Lift, tap behind you. Again, we lift, tap forward. Lift, tap to the side. Lift, tap behind you. Again, we lift, tap forward. Lift, tap to the side. Lift, tap behind you. Now we're going to hold it. And we're balancing our bodies. And we're holding on to our chair, our friend, if we need to. If you don't need to hold on, it's perfectly fine. We get to balance our body. We get stronger and stronger. We're just so grateful for what we're able to do in this pose. Very, very nice. Very good poses. Just going to hold this a little bit longer. Beautiful. Let's bring our leg down and let's just shake it out. Move about a little bit. Very good. And now let's bring both feet back to the earth. And let's go ahead and we'll go on the opposite side. Inhale and lift. And exhale, bring it back down. Again, we're going to lift. And exhale, bring it back down. Again, we lift. And exhale, bring it down. Again, we lift. And exhale, bring it down. This time when you lift, you want to tap forward. Lift, tap to the side. Lift, tap behind you. Inhale, lift, tap forward. Lift, tap to the side. Lift, tap behind you. Again, we lift, tap forward. Lift, tap to the side. Lift, tap behind you. Again, we lift, tap forward. Lift, tap to the side. Lift, tap behind you. Again, we lift, tap forward. Lift, tap to the side. Lift, tap behind you. Again, we lift, tap forward. Lift, tap to the side. Lift, tap behind you. Now we're going to hold it. Again, balancing our bodies. Doing the best that we could do. Grateful for what we're able to do. Holding this pose. Such beautiful, beautiful pose. And strength and balance. Gratitude. Get stronger and stronger. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Very beautiful. So nice. A little more. Now let's bring our leg down. And go ahead and shake it out. Shaking it out. Bring both feet back to the earth. Extending out our arms and how we sweep them off. And bringing our hands together to our heart center. So let's do another balancing pose, which is our tree pose. So let's go ahead and rest your toes on the earth. Heels is resting on your ankles. We're going to go ahead and grow our tree branches. Again, just feeling the stretch and the strength in our backs, our arms, our whole entire body. This is our tree pose. We get to balance our bodies. Very nice. Slowly bring your hands together down to your heart center. Bring your feet down. Move your legs a little bit again. Now let's do the opposite side. Rest your toe on the earth. Heel is resting on the ankle. We're going to grow our tree branches again. Very nice. Beautiful pose. We're getting stronger and stronger, and we use our beautiful, perfect breath in all of our poses. Slowly bring our hands together, down to our heart center. Bring your feet down, and go ahead and shake it back, shake it out. And let's extend out our arms and help us sweep them off. going to just have you step one foot aside. We're going to rest our hands on our hips, and we're going to work on our waist and our hips. Using your perfect breath, we always like to inhale first, and then we're going to lean into the pose. I'm leaning to the right. And then our circle is going to start from behind. So I push back, and I'm going all the way around. So I come back into the front, and then I'm going to push to the right again, and go all the way back around. And let's push to the right again, and going all the way back around, working on our waist. And this time, when we inhale and exhale, we push it to the left. Push it back, going around, working on our waist. Beautiful. And let's push again to the left. And we're working around, going around. Back center. Let's push again to the left again. And bringing our body all the way back around. And back center. Beautiful. Let's extend out our arms and how we sweep it off. We're bringing our hands together to our heart center. So lovely. Let's find ourselves seated back into our chair. We're going to get ready for our cool down phase of our practice. And always keep in mind that when we sit back down, we're going to find ourselves into a nice, strong mountain pose position with our feet firmly planted on the earth. Knees are directly over our ankles, stomach muscles are tight. Backs are tall, hearts are lifted, shoulders are relaxed. We're feeling the inhale, and we're feeling the exhale. We're cooling down our body as we inhale and exhale. And let's extend out our arms, we're sweeping them up. We're bringing our hands together to our hearts. When the final relaxation pose, Shavasana, go ahead and rest your hands on your thigh. And I'm going to have you use your perfect breath. Curl the toes on your right foot. And then release the toes on your right foot. We're going to work on our ankles and our feet. Go ahead and inhale and rest your heel to the earth. And exhale, bring it back down. Again, inhale and rest your heel to the earth. And exhale, bring it back down. Again, rest your heel to the earth. And exhale, bring it back down. And this time when you rest your heel to the earth, go ahead and twirl your ankles around. We want to wake up our ankles. We want our ankles to work for us. And then let's stop and go in the opposite direction. Very nice. And I'll have you stop and bring your leg and foot back down. Now let's do the other side. I ask you to curl your toes just for a second. And then uncurl your toes. And then this time we're going to inhale and lift our leg and rest our heel to the earth. And exhale, bring it back down. Again, we rested our heel to the earth. And exhale, bring it back down. Again, we rested heel to the earth. And exhale, bring it back down. And this time when you rest your heel to the earth, go ahead and twirl your ankle around. Waking up our ankles. Now we're going to stop and go in the opposite direction. Then we're going to stop and bring our foot and leg back down. Go ahead and extend out your arms and have a sweep them up. And we're bringing our hands together down to our heart center. Let's do that again. Extending out our arms and how we sweep them up. And we're bringing our hands together down to our heart center. Let's do that one more time. Extending out our arms and how we sweep them up. And bringing your hands together down to your heart center. Very nice. So I'm going to have you hold up to the edge of your chair. You might need to scoot up a little bit. So we're going to do our King Arthur pose. You can hold on to the edge of your chair. And what we're going to do is we're just going to lean back. We want our shoulders to rest on the edge of our chair. And once your shoulders reach there, go ahead and drop your head all the way back. And hold this pose for a couple of breaths. Very nice. Slowly bring your head up. Now bring your shoulders back up into a seated position. Beautiful. Extend out your arms, sweep them up again. Exhale, bring them back down. Hold on to the edge of your chair again as you're moving your body back, your shoulders. You want your shoulders to rest on the edge of your chair. And then you just drop your neck, your head behind you. And you hold this beautiful pose. You feel the stretch in our neck. Our lower backs are getting stronger. Slowly bring your head center. Bring your body back up into a seated position. One more time, extending out our arms. Exhale, bringing both arms down. Pushing our bodies back. Resting our shoulders on the edge of the chair. And dropping our neck back. Let's slowly bring our heads center. And bringing our heads back up. Let's sweeping our arms up. And we're bringing our hands together down to our heart center. Let's do that one more time. Extending out our arms. Now we're sweeping them up. Bringing our hands together to our heart center. And this time we're going to extend out our arms. And we always want to work on the right and left sides of our brain. So we take our right hand and lift up our left knee and touch it. And exhale back down. We're going to do left to right. And exhale back down. Go ahead and use your perfect breath. We're doing opposite hand to opposite knee. Always go at your own pace. Always use your own breath. We're doing opposite hand to opposite knee. We're working on the left and right side of our brain. Filled with gratitude. Very nice. Let's do a couple more. One last one. Extend out your arm. We're sweeping it up. Bringing our hands together to our heart center. Let's do that again. Extending out our arms. Now we're sweeping them up. And bringing our hands together to our heart center. So I'm going to have us do one more seated balance pose. And again, you're going to make sure that your body is seated in your chair. You're going to just rise up on your toes. And you're letting your heels touch as we're moving our legs apart and our backs are nice and tall. This is bonding. We hold this pose as we inhale and exhale. Our bodies continue to cool down. Beautiful. Very, very nice poses. Using the inhale and the exhale. Slowly bring our legs back together, put our feet back on the earth. Let's extend out our arms, we're sweeping them off. And we're bringing our hands together to our heart center. So we're going to get ready for our final relaxation pose, Shavasana. Bringing our bodies back into a nice, strong, seated mountain pose position. Feet firmly planted on the earth. Knees are directly over our ankles. Our stomach muscles are tight. Backs are tall, arms are lifted. Shoulders are relaxed. Ears directly over shoulder, neck directly over our head. You can close your eyes if you like to or leave them open. We're in the final relaxation pose, Shavasana. Our awareness is on our breath. We're feeling the inhale, and we're feeling the exhale. We're feeling the inhale, and we're feeling the exhale. Go ahead and curl the toes on your right foot. Inhale, lift that leg a couple of inches from the earth. Exhale, bring it back down once it reaches the earth. Uncurl your toes, relax that foot and leg. Just let it blob. Go ahead and curl the toes on your left. Inhale, lift that leg a couple of inches. Exhale, bring it back down. Once it reaches the earth, uncurl your toes and leg, your feet. Just let it flop. Forget about it. We're in our final relaxation pose, Tadasana. Using your perfect breath, go ahead and squeeze and tighten your buttocks muscles. We're squeezing and tightening our buttocks muscles. Let's relax our buttocks muscles. Go ahead and push out your stomach. Relax your stomach. Stretch out the fingers on your right hand. Bring your hand into a fist. Inhale as you lift that arm a couple of inches. And exhale, bring it back down. Once it reaches to your thigh, uncurl your fingers. Relax that hand and arm. Just forget about it. Let's stretch out the fingers on our left. Bring your hand into a fist. Inhale, lift that arm a couple of inches. And exhale, bring it back down. Once it reaches your thigh, uncurl your fingers. Relax that hand and arm. Just forget about it. We're in the final relaxation pose, Shavasana. Go ahead and push out your chest. Relax your chest. Raise your shoulders to your ears. Relax your shoulders. Go ahead and shrug your arms in front of you. And let's relax those arms. Let's go ahead and push our shoulder blades together. Let's relax the shoulder blades. Go ahead and turn your head to the right. Bring your head back centered. And turn your head to the left. And bring your head back centered. Go ahead and lower your head in front of your neck, send your thigh risen low. Bring your head back center. Raise your head, open up your eyes. Let your eyeballs look straight across the ceiling. And bring your eyeballs straight back up top. Go ahead and bring your eyeballs over to the right. And bring your head back and your eyeballs back center. Let's go ahead and bring our eyeballs over to the left. And bring our eyeballs back center. Go ahead and close your eyes and bring your head back center. We're in the final relaxation pose, Shavasana. Your awareness is on your breath. We're feeling the inhale. And we're feeling the exhale. We're feeling the inhale. And the exhale. Raise the eyebrows on your face. Relax your eyebrows. Open up your mouths and stick out your tongues. Relax your tongues in your mouth. Go ahead and tighten and squeeze your facial muscles. We're squeezing and tightening our facial muscles. Well, let's relax our facial muscles. We're in the final relaxation pose, Shavasana. Your awareness is on your breath. Let's go ahead and extend out our arms, opening up our hearts again. Always, always sending out love, joy, safety, good health out into the world. Let's slowly bring our hands together in front of our hearts. Let's bring that love, joy, safety, good health out into our hearts. Let's go ahead and extend our arms out again. We're inhaling, sweeping our arms up as high as we can. Bringing our hands together down to our heart center. Feeling ever so grateful for all we were able to do in our chair yoga session today. Let's extend out our arms again. Inhale and sweeping them up. We're bringing our hands together down to our heart center. We're going to conclude our practice with Om. I'll have you take a deep inhale from the core of your stomach. And we're going to exhale with Om. May you all be filled with love. May you all be filled with joy. And may you all be filled with safety and compassion and good health. Thank you so much for joining Chair Yoga today.